Today my talk is about gambling in Australia. Actually, gambling in Australia is a very serious issue. Why? Because gambling can destroy or may destroy the life, may destroy the society, may destroy the family. That's why it's very important that the government has to have an eye on gambling and solve this problem, because it's really very big problem. So today I'm gonna take first of all an overview regarding gambling. As we see here on the screen, that the definition, statistics, and addiction. So the definition of gambling, simply, gambling is a behavior toward a game, spending money and taking risk of lose for hope to win. So I'm taking risk to lose, hoping to win. Gambling is really dangerous in man's life in Australia. And actually, when I tried to search online about the statistics of gambling, there are many statistics, but I will tell you the important thing here, that in 2022, during the 12 months of 2022, there were 73% Australian citizens aged 18 and over were gamblers. 73% of Australians are gamblers. How much they spent on gambling in this year? It's a very huge number. $25 billion they spent on many kinds or many types of gambling. They spend their money, and for sure it impacts their life and impact the society as well. Is gambling addiction? Yes, gambling is addiction. Is it heroin or cocaine or drugs? It's more than that. Because when somebody use it as entertainment and go to play, just let me spend $20 just for entertainment. I gamble on this horse, or I gamble in the slot machine or whatever, and I spend just $20, $50. It's nothing. But bit by bit, this entertainment is gonna become an addiction, and I cannot stop it. It's something in the blood, something in mind. I cannot stop. I have to go. I lost a lot of money today. I need to get my money back. So bit by bit, it becomes addiction. I cannot stop it. Even if someone tried with me, if I tried with myself, I cannot stop it. It's addiction. That's why we need to avoid playing gambling. Now, the types of gambling. As we see here, there are many types of gambling, but I choose the main 4 types of gambling, which is lotteries and scratches. Lotteries is to go to the news agency or whatever, they sell the lotteries, and you buy it with, start with $5 up, 10, 15, whatever, and they roll something like a machine to choose a random number for the winner, and it's by luck. Somebody will win something. If someone won $1 million, did they lose? They didn't lose, because they spent $25 billion. So $1 million is nothing with them. But when people spend money on this to win the $1 million, they spend about 2 million that they may win $1 million. The scratches card, it's like immediate a card. You go to buy it, and at the place you may scratch it, that you may find how much did you win. You may buy a card with $50 and you win 20. It's by luck, you don't know. So there are lotteries and scratches, and there's a horse racing, which is very old game. Horse racing, I think that if many of you saw the American movies, the black and white American movies, very old, there were horse racing since that time, very old game, and people used to go there to put money on horse that they may expect. They go there and they have like a list to see the rate of the horse during the previous games and previous races, and they say they expect that this horse is gonna win, so I will put my money, spend money to this horse that I may win. And regularly they win about 3 times of what they put. If I put $20 and this horse win, I will get back $60, something like that. So these 2 types, and there are other 2 types. Sports betting. Sports betting, that like, you know, soccer, football, tennis, any sport, they put betting on the game or the team of the game. This team is gonna win. I expect this team, because I know this team, they are very smart and they are clever and they play very good. So I put my money on that they may win, and when they win, I will get my money back with more money, or I may lose what I put. The 4th thing is a poker machine, which is very, very famous here in Australia and New Zealand. So, and sometimes they call it bookie, the poker machine, and sometimes they call it slot machine. And it's very famous in clubs, in especially in New South Wales, in anywhere, in RSL, in private clubs, anywhere. And this slot machine is very, very dangerous. Now we talk about the statistics about gambling. Any gambling is 73%, as we see here. Lotteries and scratches is 63.8%, and we see the horse racing is 38.1, and sports is 33.8, and poker machine or slot machine is 33.4. Now, the causes of gambling. So when we talk first of all about the overview, we need to jump to the causes, because the causes is the reasons why people go to the clubs, why people put their money and put themselves in risk. The bad communication may lead you to gambling. Secondly is the financial hardship. If I have someone sick, or I spend my credit card on something, or I want to go overseas and I need money for that, so the easiest way is to go to gamble, that I may get money like that in one day. But actually it's not right, but this is one of the reasons why people goes to the club and play. The entertainment, which I previously said about, that when I go to the club as an entertainment, this entertainment leads me to the addiction. Then the challenges, some people like to challenge, and they have a mind of challenging. I want to win, I challenge to win. So they go to the club and challenge, and these challenges take them down. Here is the boring life, which is someone feel lonely, he lives by himself. Someone lives in a routine of life, so he want to break this routine, want to change the routine, he want to go to the club. Someone has a problem with his partner, with his children, goes to the club that he may find something else, or to make some change. Here is the consequences. When people goes to the club to play gambling, first of all, as you see here, losing. First of all, losing family. If someone plays gambling, they lose the family, they lose a partner, they lose the children. And it happened many times. I heard hundreds of stories about people destroyed themselves and destroyed the family because of gambling. Secondly, they lose self-balance. They cannot think properly. They cannot guide their children. They cannot, their mind is not like normal. They always stressed, they always depressed. So they have no self-balance, they lose it. They lose the job. If I think about the machine and I lost a lot of money yesterday, I need to get back the money today. So I cannot concentrate in the job, then I will make mistakes, then I will lose my job. So losing the job. The mental problems, for sure, because if someone plays always and always, he will lose his mind, and it will end with him to go to the hospital, then losing the life and committing suicide, And a psychologist said to me that there is a gap point here that people commit suicide from the gap point. They threw themselves, and 70% of them were gamblers. So here is a prevention. The first of all, to a self-awareness that you need to find yourself, that you need to be minded that you will not win, and this gambling will take you to the death, and then seek a professional help like a counselor or a doctor or a quit line or something like that, to find alternative activities that you may find. Some people discuss with them about your experience, and they will discuss you about their experience, that they may give you a good experience to stop gambling. Then find life goal that you may find. What do you want to do in your life? And you recognize that gambling doesn't pay. This is the end, that gambling doesn't pay. Thank you, and this is the end of my presentation. Thank you all, and I'm ready for any question if you want.